closer, stranger. Hey there. Come, take a gander.
Hello everybody and welcome back to our Witcher 3 playthrough. We have finally hit episode 100, that's right, 100, we finally hit triple digits. And, as we've hit 100, it's now, well, what I'm trying to say basically is, now it's time for me to speculate as to how long it'll take for me to finish the main story of the game. I'm not talking about DLCs or anything as well, just the main story. Now, the longest playthrough, or the longest amount of episodes in a playthrough it took me to reach the conclusion was, I think it was 258 for Valhalla, and I was going straight through the main story. I didn't really do a lot of side content. I've actually done more side content in this playthrough than I did on that one, by the time I had finished the main story. And I'm guessing we're only about halfway done with the main story here. Anyways, and I think the shortest is still Tsushima at 58. Though, when I finish Endling Extinction is Forever, that'll definitely be the shortest, I think. I don't think I've hit anywhere near shorter than that game. I've just gotta, I'm at the point where you found your second layer, so, yeah. Hopefully I'll finish that game up, with all 4 cubs surviving, but who knows. Anyways, today, before we finally rendezvous with Yennefer at the explosion site, we're going to speak with a merchant and get some of our coin back.
Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
Most of the stuff that he has that isn't, like, food, or not food, like materials, like meteorite ore and stuff, or optima mater, or timber, or ingots. Wow, those are expensive. Pretty much everything from here up, except for this and then the 2 saddles, I've sold him. But I bought all those things on the Skellige Isles, which was a lot of reading. So that kind of made up for it, because they were 100 each. So let's sell excess books only. Not going to sell messages from Igor. I don't know why I'm selling this in the Skellige Isles. It might cause at least some people to become worshippers of the Church of the Eternal Fire. Hopefully not, though. But I am concerned about that possibility. Oh. Can't sell contract until I finish it, eh? Yeah, I'm giving him plenty of books, hopefully to help the intellect of the islanders, or at least get them to enjoy reading books. Ooh, the Chronicles of Redania is quite expensive. Definitely more than the Bestiary. How to avoid colossal vessels. Alright. I think that's more than enough selling. Going to keep, what I consider quest items that you can now sell. Though I think I accidentally sold that I sold the golden ring, which was one of those items. Oh well. I'm a brain dead moron. I won't do that again. I was just getting excited about the dismantling feature.
So long.
Foreigner, what's your step?
But yeah, that merchant's got plenty to sell now. I just hope not all of it goes to bandits. Ooh.
Show me what you got.
Is that mucksucker is what they're called? Is that what they're called? I think those are called mucksuckers. Ooh, itinerant merchant's note, small chest key. Praise be to Prayer, our great mother. They said the road was fraught with danger, that sea devils Okay, drowners waited, and you who traveled it. That a bandit lurked behind every tree, but I sacrificed the lamb to Freya and donned an amulet made of falcon feathers. Lo and behold, I traversed the entire isle without so much as drawing my sword. Did some damn fine trade along the way. Packed my chest so full of silver and other treasures that my back near snapped setting it on the wagon. If everything goes as planned, be home by tomorrow and around sunset. I owe the goddess mightily for the tender care she's taken of me. Yeah, it looks like things didn't end well for the poor dude. So this might be a new voyage for him. Let's drink some water. We got plenty of extra water from looting the pirate's hold. This will hopefully get me regenning up to 100%. I'll take this path to avoid an encounter till my health gets a little bit higher. Shame there's no passive regen if you're out of combat for a long time. That would be quite nice. That's a lot of enemies. Let's just outrun them. This looks like a camp of some sort up here. Definitely not an enemy camp.
Where are you going, wanderer?
Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So start panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skelliger know, Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Orberus's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
She did it for Ciri, try to understand, yeah, and we've got Croc's permission.
Theft or no theft, Croc gave us free rein.
First off, this might indeed be his isle. But we, the druids, watch that no alien magic takes hold here. Secondly, after the cataclysm occurred, Croc turned to us for help and trusted this site to our care. Third... What was that? No. Jennifer's used the mask. Follow me!
God, planet.
Neutralize the mask! Nuke its power!
Of course she did. I'm not exactly happy with her. Because I was swayed to believing Ermion there. He made the most sense.
Great.
I can handle foglets. But yeah, seriously, you should have gotten Ermion's permission first, lady.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go. Already found the first spot.
Quest items. You have a new quest item. To use the item, press or hold R1, prepare for use. There's only 4 uses to it, or is it infinite use? Hold on, I see Foglet Teeth. Ermion is pissed, and you know what? I think he's got every reason to be pissed. I'd be mad too.
Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
You've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot. Well, ready?
More bloody
Use the mask.
foglets. Fight.
Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself. Yes?
Thought there was foglet loot.
Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped. Through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to... Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Back to Velen, huh? I'm gonna stay on Skelliger for a while, help out Croc's children, starting with Giant Boy and then with
Well, ready?
his daughter
Use the
series,
mask.
and then we'll do some other stuff.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
So does that mean that this is where Ciri started? Then she went to Velen, then she went to Nilfgaard?
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. We'll see what Krach has to say about this.
Sure as hell shouldn't be angry. He agreed to help us.
When he learns what's happened here,
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
it is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
So yeah, I'm guessing she got wounded here. They came from somewhere to here, got wounded. She fled to Velen, where the crones picked her up. The general of the Wild Hunt tried to capture her. She escaped Baron to Nilfgaard, then she vanished. So basically we've gone... We should have started here, essentially.
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
He went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Wild Hunt.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
Cutscene. Which is why elder blood flows in Ciri's veins, which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ard Skellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Feel really bad messing with
Can we
Ermions.
talk?
Gonna do like that. Well, I got level up to level 21, and Yennefer teleported away.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emmir's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skelliger Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reignited.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
Farewell.
Put Ermion in a bit of a bad spot, and I feel bad about that. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna go through the main story stuff while I'm still, like, properly leveled. Missing persons. Though Ermion was incensed, no druidic pun intended, at Yennefer and Geralt's theft and desecration of an ancient artifact, he was willing to put his anger aside to help them find Ciri. Told them of the Hunt's recent destruction of the village of Lofoten. Geralt and Yennefer knew at once it could not have been a chance attack. Ciri, they were looking there for her. Well, we'll head to Larvik. I actually want to sail there from Redgill, though. The music in Skellige, top tier job. It is very good. Let's make some Devil's Puffball and Northern Wind. Just that way I have additional bombs. Oh yeah, I remember why I was here. Hjalmar on crate. The saying, like father, like son, fits Krok and his firstborn son to a tittle. Young Hjalmar took after his father in both posture and character, and many predicted that in time he would overcome his elder in the honor and fame he would gain. An extremely able, broad-shouldered swordsman, he had the makings of a superb warrior, and his charisma and tendency towards almost mad bravura meant he could stir the hearts of loot and glory-craving youth from all Skellige's clans. His traits made Hjalmar an obvious choice as the next king of Skellige. He thus did not hesitate to stake his claim when the time for this arrived, and immediately set off for Undvik to prove his heroism by battling the legendary ice giant. I wish some of these updated. Because, like, there are occasional updates, but it's hard to, like, tell sometimes when it's been updated if you're not paying attention. Ciri. Let's read through some of this. I haven't read any of these paragraphs on. Yennefer made it clear why the Wild Hunt wanted Ciri. Eredin wanted the power latent in her elder blood. She also let Geralt know that Ciri had been seen in war-ravaged Velen, as well as in Nilfgaard, the largest city in the world. Reports that Ciri had spent time in Crow's Perch proved true. She was there as the guest of the local warlord, Philip Strangar, also known as the Bloody Bear, and despite his violent moniker, this man treated Ciri and Grelka with kindness and respect. It seemed that during Ciri's time in Velen, she got into a quarrel with some sort of witch or witches in the swamp. Geralt learned the truth of Ciri's time in the swamps from the mouths of the hideous crones themselves. Even Ciri, better able to hold her own than most anyone in existence, was lucky to escape from these powerful beings alive and intact. The visions revealed by the Mask of Uroboros made it clear beyond all doubt Ciri had played a role in the magic catastrophe on Ard Skellig. More importantly, they confirmed she had been in Skellig and then fled in the face of grave danger. Ultimate tangible proof of the truth came that the Emperor had spoken the truth about Ciri's pursuers came in the form of a corpse, one belonging to a warrior of the Wild Hunt. The riders truly were on Ciri's tail. In hindsight, putting Ciri in touch with Horson was not one of my brightest ideas. In my defense, I can only say that her situation was so perilous that even the riskiest plan seemed better than inactivity. To be fair to, I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah, it's kind of interesting that seems she started in Skellige. I thought for sure she would have ended in Skellige, or at least the magical explosion would quickly trace to her. Hermione was known to be obstinate and have a tendency quite around Skellige to consider stuff. Given all this, one can hardly be surprised at Yennefer and Geralt's rash and highly irresponsible actions regarding the magic anomaly, stealing a priceless artifact from a private chamber being first among them, put Hermione quite out of sorts. Alright, let's get moving to the boat ride, or the boat dock. Let's actually go here. Ooh, I love that snow-capped view there. What's the title of the quest we're currently doing? Missing Person. Give me a second here. Let's get moving. Drowned dead? Yep. Oh. These aren't just casual citizens, these are more drowned dead. So, are drowners like actually people who drowned? Or are they just monsters of a kind? I think they're probably drowned dead, but if so, that's a lot of people who drown. Based off of the loot that we just got. Oh, it's muted. It's moved to make landing. I've got to say, this track, the Skellige tracks in general, I love them. I have some mixed feelings about a couple of the tracks in this game. Not the Skellige track. Oh, so there's really slight passive healing? Yeah, there's very slight passive healing when you're out of combat. Okay. I wonder if these islands hold anything on them or if they're just islands. I noticed we haven't seen question marks the way we did at, like, Velen and such. I wouldn't want to get stranded on one of these islands, though. Guess the lighter color is shallow water. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Till next time.